Introduction. The unmatched power of the U.S. military. The United States military remains the most powerful and technologically advanced fighting force in the world. By 2026, this dominance continues through innovation, global presence, and strategic alliances under NATO's umbrella. The concept of Steel Fist 2026 represents the evolving partnership between American strength and NATO's collective defense framework. The U.S. military invests billions annually in research, training, and modernization to maintain superiority across land, air, sea, space, and cyberspace. Its ability to project power globally within hours gives it unmatched flexibility. From next-generation stealth bombers to hypersonic missiles, the U.S. leads in developing cutting-edge warfare systems. This paragraph sets the stage for understanding how America's defense strategy continues to shape global military balance through readiness, deterrence, and technological leadership. Evolution of U.S. military strategy. The 2026 U.S. defense strategy emphasizes integrated deterrence, combining military strength, alliances, and technological innovation to counter multiple threats. Lessons from past conflicts in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Eastern Europe have reshaped how the U.S. plans modern operations. The Pentagon focuses on adaptability, speed, and precision rather than sheer manpower. Artificial intelligence, automation, and data-driven decision-making now play key roles in every branch. The U.S. Army is smaller than during the Cold War but far more lethal and efficient. Modernization programs like Project Convergence ensure land forces are digitally networked with air and space assets. This evolution marks a shift from traditional warfare to intelligent, interconnected combat environments, ready to counter adversaries like China and Russia across multiple domains. Air dominance. The backbone of power. American air superiority remains unmatched in 2026. The U.S. Air Force's modernization includes 5th and 6th generation fighter jets like the F-35 Lightning II and the emerging NGAD, Next Generation Air Dominance program. These aircraft use stealth, advanced radar systems, and AI-assisted targeting to dominate the skies. The B-21 Raider stealth bomber adds deep penetration strike capability, making the Air Force capable of reaching any target globally without detection. Additionally, drone fleets such as the Skyborg program integrate autonomous systems for reconnaissance, refueling, and strike missions. Air dominance ensures that U.S. and NATO forces can operate freely while denying enemy access to critical airspace, a defining advantage in modern conflict scenarios. The future Navy. Sea control and power projection. The U.S. Navy continues to be the world's most capable maritime force, with over 300 ships and 11 nuclear-powered aircraft carriers by 2026. Carrier strike groups represent America's ability to project power across oceans and maintain presence near conflict zones. The Navy's Ghost Fleet of autonomous surface and underwater vessels expands surveillance and attack capabilities without risking human lives. Hypersonic missiles and laser-based defense systems are being integrated into new destroyers, while submarines like the Columbia-class ensure nuclear deterrence. Maritime partnerships under NATO's Steel Fist 2026 enhance coordination in the Atlantic and Indo-Pacific, signaling a united front against naval challenges posed by Russia and China. Ground forces. The modern American soldier. The U.S. Army of 2026 is built around technology, mobility, and precision. Soldiers operate as part of integrated digital networks, using augmented reality helmets and AI-assisted targeting systems. Robotics play a key role in logistics and reconnaissance, reducing exposure to battlefield risks. The introduction of the Next Generation Squad Weapon, NGSW, program replaces outdated rifles with more accurate and powerful systems. Cyber and electronic warfare units are now standard components of every major formation. These advancements transform ground warfare into a blend of human skill and machine precision, where data and connectivity define success more than sheer numbers. Space, the final frontier of defense. The creation of the U.S. Space Force has revolutionized how the military views defense beyond Earth. In 2026, space assets are critical for communication, navigation, intelligence, and missile warning systems. Satellites in low Earth orbit, LEO, and geosynchronous orbit, GEO, provide global surveillance and early warning capabilities. The U.S. invests heavily in anti-satellite defense and rapid launch technologies to ensure resilience in space-based operations. With NATO's growing interest in space security, joint programs aim to safeguard satellites from cyber and kinetic threats. Space is now recognized as the ultimate high ground, where information dominance translates directly into battlefield advantage. Cyber warfare. The invisible battlefield cyber operations have become a central component of U.S. defense strategy. In 2026, cyber command units operate around the clock to protect national infrastructure, disrupt enemy communications, and conduct offensive digital strikes when necessary. The U.S. Cyber Command works in coordination with NATO's Cooperative Cyber Defense Center in Estonia to detect and respond to global cyber threats. AI-enhanced algorithms identify intrusion attempts in milliseconds, ensuring network resilience. As warfare moves increasingly online, control over data and networks becomes as vital as control over physical territory. The U.S. leads in developing ethical frameworks and international norms for responsible cyber conduct, while maintaining dominance in this new, invisible domain. Intelligence and surveillance capabilities. Intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, ISR, remain at the core of U.S. military effectiveness. The integration of drones, satellites, and human intelligence allows the U.S. to maintain constant situational awareness. Systems like the RQ-180 stealth UAV and space-based radar platforms can monitor potential threats anywhere on Earth in real time. The National Security Agency, NSA, and the Defense Intelligence Agency, DIA, collaborate to process and analyze massive data streams from multiple sources. This intelligence-driven approach enables preemptive decision-making, identifying risks before they escalate into crises. In 2026, information is not just power, it is the foundation of modern military dominance. NATO's Steel Fist 2026 initiative. The NATO alliance remains the backbone of transatlantic security. The Steel Fist 2026 initiative represents a renewed commitment to joint readiness and interoperability among member states. This program enhances command and control integration, multinational exercises, and rapid deployment capabilities. With contributions from allies like the United Kingdom, Germany, France, and Poland, NATO's collective strength surpasses that of any single nation. The United States plays a central role, providing logistics, airlift, and nuclear deterrence. Together, NATO forces form a shield of deterrence that spans from the Arctic to the Black Sea, ensuring that aggression against any member state would trigger an immediate, unified response. The technological race. U.S. versus rivals. By 2026, global military competition revolves around technology. The U.S. faces increasing challenges from China's rapid defense modernization and Russia's asymmetric warfare tactics. However, American innovation continues to lead through investments in quantum computing, AI, and directed energy weapons. The Pentagon's partnerships with private tech companies accelerate development cycles, allowing faster integration of civilian innovations into military systems. While rivals seek parity in specific domains, the U.S. retains the advantage of an integrated ecosystem, linking research, industry, and combat operations. This technological race defines the 21st century balance of power. Nuclear deterrence and strategic stability. The U.S. maintains a credible nuclear deterrent as part of its triad: land-based missiles, submarine-launched warheads, and strategic bombers. In 2026, modernization efforts include the Sentinel ICBM program and upgrades to the B-52 and B-21 bomber fleets. Nuclear deterrence ensures that potential adversaries understand the catastrophic cost of any nuclear aggression. While the U.S. advocates for arms control and reduction, it continues to invest in maintaining reliability, safety, and command integrity of its arsenal. Strategic deterrence remains a cornerstone of national defense, balancing power projection with responsibility and restraint. Defense industry and economic power. America's defense industry underpins its military strength. Companies like Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, and Northrop Grumman lead global innovation in defense technology. The U.S. defense budget, approaching $900 billion by 2026, drives not only military readiness but also economic influence. Defense exports strengthen alliances, while domestic production sustains millions of jobs. The close relationship between the Department of Defense and private industry ensures rapid adaptation to emerging threats. This military-industrial synergy gives the U.S. an enduring advantage, transforming economic power into strategic capability. Global presence and power projection. The U.S. military operates more than 750 bases across over 80 countries, ensuring rapid global response. Strategic commands in Europe, the Pacific, and the Middle East maintain stability and deter aggression. Joint exercises with allies reinforce credibility and cooperation. Whether through humanitarian missions, peacekeeping, or deterrence patrols, American forces serve as both warriors and stabilizers. This global reach supports international norms and keeps trade routes open. Foundations of global security and economic prosperity. Challenges and criticisms. Despite unmatched strength, the U.S. military faces challenges, ranging from political divisions to recruitment shortfalls and rising costs. Critics argue that over-reliance on technology could lead to vulnerabilities if systems are compromised. Others question the sustainability of maintaining such a vast global presence. However, defense planners continue to adapt, emphasizing efficiency, partnerships, and transparency. Addressing these issues is essential to preserving long-term credibility and moral authority in global affairs. Conclusion: the future of American and NATO power. By 2026, the U.S. and NATO alliance stand as the most formidable military coalition in history. Steel Fist 2026 symbolizes unity, readiness, and deterrence in an increasingly unstable world. While technology and strategy evolve, the core principles remain: defend freedom, preserve peace, and deter aggression. The future of warfare will depend not only on weapons but on wisdom, cooperation, and innovation. As the global balance of power shifts, the American military continues to adapt, proving that strength, when guided by responsibility, remains the ultimate guardian of stability.